speaking about your theme, which you already described today, capitalism, do you think the epoch of capitalism is over, and what is the next then?
No, I don't. I don't think it's over. Very clearly, I suppose my paper was trying to talk about the relationship between how we conceive of the state and how we conceive of capital, and how we conceive of different ways of thinking about how we might oppose both the state and capital together. So I was talking about this concept of decapitalism, this idea of like decapitating the state and consequently capital. So that was my paper.
And speaking about the strike, do you think that the instrument of strike is something that, like a kind of old-fashioned, or does it still can be used as an instrument to show your feelings and your opinion?
Yes, I mean, I think strikes are still happening all over the world. You know, I'm very interested in the model of striking, especially kind of general strikes or mass strikes, or we're talking about women's strike coming up on March the 8th across the world. Yes, I think, you know, insofar as people all over the world still have to sell their labour power, or in some cases we're talking about unpaid labour, you know, then this idea of withdrawing one's labour, you know, refusing to participate in the reproduction of everyday life is still an extremely powerful tool. Yeah.
And here we thought about the internet as an instrument that can be used. I mean, can it be internet strike or?
Yeah. Well, in a sense, I mean, on one level, on a human level, there should be a kind of mass boycott of the internet. I think in terms of its very many detrimental effects. I mean, like any tool, it's a complex thing. There's no kind of straightforward way of thinking about it. But I think it encourages one form of connection and communicativity, but actually takes away and reduces other kinds. And I think there has to be some kind of recognition of the different qualities of those forms of networks, both online and perhaps a celebration of those offline forms of communication and involvement.
The theme of this year of Atomic X is the noise of being.
Yeah.
Do you think that the decapitalism can be one of the themes in several years, or is it part of something else?
Well, I mean, I like the idea of the noise of being. I mean, I think it's quite a sort of human phrase, if you like. I think, you know, insofar as there will be resistance, then in that sense, yeah, I think we need to keep talking about, you know, maybe in detail about what it is that we're trying to confront. You know, where does capital reside? Where does state power reside? You know, how can we oppose it? Who is opposing it? You know, what strategies and tactics we need. So, yeah, in that sense, I think it will be a perennial question insofar as capitalism persists.